Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Monday the 20th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning ridiculously kind of early, but puppies got me up. Everything was good to go. Got them all out, got them all cared for, hung out with them for a little bit, got them all fed, all the good fun stuff that comes with playing with puppies. And then wife got off to work. I basically ended up having a couple dogs go home, which was kind of nice. I'm getting down to much fewer dogs in the house, so it's getting to be a much more empty place, so a lot less work in the process. But hung out with them for a while for the day. Had a couple things to go do. I had to go run over and feed some cats that I take care of, so I went and took care of them, got that done, and then from there had a couple of errands to go run, so I kind of did those real quick on the way back home. Hung out with the dogs, gave the ones back that needed to be given back, had another one got dropped off. Basically it's all just kind of rotating dogs through, is kind of how it goes down, so it's always a fun time as we go. So yeah, so I have no idea what the hell this guy's doing, but it's kind of a weird one, but who knows. So yeah, but went ahead, got a couple things taken care of there. Went ahead and super strange, but not sure what that was all about. But went ahead and hung around the day. We ended up having got my run in, got that taken care of. Got a couple things ordered online, trying to find a couple things for my wife that came in, and bought her a kind of little gifts for the cruise, and then one of them broke immediately. We took it out of the package, and I was like, well, that sucks. So I gotta decide if I can fix it or if I'm gonna send it back and just say the hell with it. But kind of is what it is. So kind of, you're buying cheap stuff, you don't expect a lot, but I expect it to last longer than taking it out of the package and trying to put it on one time. I don't expect things to break that quickly, so especially when it's cheap little jewelry, but still, it's just kind of strange. So went ahead and from there went and got my run in, got that all taken care of, got some good miles in, run went well. From there, got back, mom had made up a ham steak and baked up some Parmesan potato chunks, so knocked that out for dinner, watched a little bit of Netflix, headed back outside to play with all the puppies. Then everything was good with it. So now we got 4 dogs at the house, 3 dogs at the house. I'm not sure how we got now, but got a few dogs at the house. So everybody's outside playing. The one dog that went home today, the one pointer, went home. It decided today she was gonna dig holes everywhere, and I'm not sure what got in her, but she was good this whole time until today. Today she decided to be a hole digger. So dug on, like, not even just like little holes, like she was digging like 2 feet deep, like straight down, just instant, just going nuts. And I'm like, what the hell got into you? I'm like, so I had to basically fill the holes back in, tap it down. I go grab one of my old papers I found on the side of the road, and I just like, oh, she's digging there, so I put a paper there. So I've got random papers out in my yard now, trying to cover up those spots. So not really the funnest thing there, but she went home. Wife came, picked her up. I couldn't find a leash. I'm like, did you have a leash? She goes, I have one with me, but I don't know if he left one. I had to think about it. When he brought him over, the husband dropped her off. She didn't have a leash. She just jumped out of the truck and ran around the yard and came in the house. So I was like, oh, at least she has a leash. I think the dog listens more to the husband than the wife. So glad that she had a leash to pick her up. So that went good. Ended up hanging out there, had myself a nice little cigar in the evening, and had a 3D print that I started this morning that I didn't have a notebook to write down, kind of put something on a card. I don't write down how long it takes, and this one took forever. Like, it literally ran all damn day, and I was still running when I went to bed. So definitely a little bit disappointed in myself. So I do have a notebook now finally, that when I put stuff on the card, I kind of put a little cheat note next to it, how long it would take to run, and also what color film I'd want to run it in, so I can kind of help with that process. So I won't start a 12-hour print in, like, noon, because then it'll run the rest of the day and I'll be in bed before midnight. When it gets finished, I won't be able to start one overnight. That's when I want to start as I go to bed, so it can run all night long, and I can check it in the morning, and then do my shorter prints, like the 2.5-hour prints and stuff during the day. So it makes more sense when I'm able to swap things out and rotate things through, because you also don't want to start an hour-long print right before you go to bed either. So that would definitely not be the most intelligent thing for use of time. So kind of learning that as I go. Had a couple of issues with the printer, I'm still learning a bunch of stuff. There's some of the things like I don't understand on it was like the supports. I need to throw in a couple supports to hold things up, but like it throws in like tons and tons of layers on the outside. Like the inside supports are fine, but the outside layers, like everything on the outside just condensed down, and you can't break it apart. Like it's stuck so bad that I broke a couple pieces trying to get the supports off. So got to figure out how to do that. I'm not sure what's happening with it, because the supports, I think I'm like 10%. Like it's not much support at all in there, but the outside layers keep printing over and over and over again. So kind of dealing with that whole thing, which really kind of sucks, but getting it figured out. Hopefully I can learn as I go. I found a couple more 3D printer guys on YouTube that I subscribe to, trying to learn from them and go from there. Some of the people are way overwhelming with like their detail of what they're getting into, like rewriting G codes and stuff, and that's not something I'm really ready to do yet at all. So I'm trying to work around that as best I can, but it's still definitely a learning curve in the process. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.